another. Oh, but I think I'm gonna drift away from streaming just because it not that it's harder. I mean, it 100% is, but not that's not the reason why I'm probably gonna drift from it. It's because I just personally don't know how to market myself like people do, and I hate the idea of clip farming because why make like a clip that just isn't you? I don't like that idea, but I'd love to get into the content creation space just because, I mean, like, honestly, because it would be nice, like, money wise, if it ever worked. But, I mean, I don't expect it to. Just, like, getting to see that people are watching me would be cool. Like, a lot of people seem to want to get into it literally just because, oh, easy money, just grow an audience, easy money. And not to pull that stupid thing of, oh, well, let me be perfect and say, oh, that's not the reason at all. It's not the only reason, but it is a reason that I would like to do it. Not because I think it's easy, which I really, really don't. Just, I don't know. Try to learn how to edit on the way to diamonds. Uh, but yeah, if anyone watches this, if there's anything, uh, y'all want me to talk about, type it in the comments. I'll definitely read them, just because not like there's enough for me to not read. But uh, yeah, I'd love to talk about whatever y'all want. I I kind of want to like talk about certain things I think about. Like obviously, I'm sure anyone watching this would be able to tell, but I'm clearly not uh very old. So anything I say, like philosophically, might sound cringy, but I really do like philosophy. Like, just, I don't know if that sounds corny or not. It's whatever if it does. But, like, just thinking as a whole sounds really cool. Well, no, duh, it sounds cool. But, like, stuff like, just sometimes I like walk outside and see like a plane flying by. And it's just so crazy to me that there's people, this is going to sound obvious, but there's people on that plane, and I'll probably never, ever, ever in my life meet them, which is just insane to me. Like I can, I could live such a long time and never meet those people. I don't think enough people think about that, which just really astonishes me. Like the golden rule, or is it the golden rule? I don't remember. But the golden rule where like treat everyone as you want to be treated and stuff like that. Like people don't really take it past just that first sentence. But the only reason why you treat other people besides, just not being an asshole is because I mean like everyone lives a life too, just as fucked up or as great as yours is. Like, I don't know. It's just so weird to think about. Also, if y'all want to know the goal for this video, like as far as the game goes, probably just like get a base house down and some basic iron gear, probably. I also don't know why I'm running this on Curse Forge. I couldn't even get the shaders that I wanted to work. If I get them to work next episode, that'd be awesome, but I probably won't, so it's alright. My channel does grow at all, then these videos would probably be more centered around me, like putting my 2 cents in on like just whatever people ask, or not even ask, but like ask my opinion for. Just because I'd rather it be based around like conversation and the community of the space than just dishing out content, like just farming content. That doesn't sound fun. Like, I get some YouTubers like that, like Mr. Beast, whenever he was doing it, he would just grind to build the channel, and the channel would just like crank its own uh stuff out. But I can't really like get behind the idea of doing that. That just doesn't sound fun. Doesn't sound enjoyable. I don't see how you could do that and enjoy it. Like even with the stuff he does now, like where it's basically just not even his channel anymore. It's uh it has to be draining. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not draining. He has a lot of money. So maybe that kind of cancels it out. Like thinking, I don't know. That would still weird me out because uh like having such a big audience, being known as Mr. Beast, but Mr. Beast isn't really even Jimmy anymore. It's just he's like the mascot of it besides the blue tiger. He's just the guy that started it. Now if you open a Mr. Beast video, there's like a 20% chance he's not even going to be in the thing. And if he is, then he's going to be in such a minimal part of it. You're not even watching Mr. Beast, you're just watching the content put onto the channel. Which, I mean, at that point, like, yeah, of course you're going to watch it, but you're not watching. Oh, shit. You're not watching it because you like Mr. Beast. You're watching it because you like the crazy challenges and shit like that. Oh, I might. Damn it. Oh well. I should have put my bed down. It's alright though. Start again. We'll go this way this time. But yeah, I mean, like, no, running a channel like Mr. Beast can't be enjoyable or like fulfilling. Well, maybe fulfilling isn't the right word, but like, it's not even like I could imagine just being a clip farmer is probably worse because like you're the face of the channel, but you're not the face of the channel unless you literally just are that way in real life, which I feel like that's a different thing. That sounded really judgy. I didn't mean to sound like that. But uh, a bunch of big YouTubers say this, and honestly, I've kind of agreed with the take that it feels like YouTube isn't even a passion thing anymore. Like it's not a career built out of passion, it's a career built out of money now. And it's the same way with games, same way with like one of my favorite things, Payday. Loved Payday 2. I didn't really pay. I haven't ever honestly played Payday 1, but played the hell out of Payday 2. I own almost every DLC for it. And Payday 3 comes out. I remember the first time I saw that Payday 3 was ever going to come out, I was so hyped. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be able to play my favorite game and it's going to look better now. It's going to have more. It's not just going to be Payday 2. And I was playing on Xbox One, so Payday 2 didn't even have that much. It was just the, like, I forget what update it all ended for Payday 1. I think it might have been Scarface update, but I might be wrong on that. But, like, and then you see that Payday 3 was just a cash grab. What the hell? That Payday 3 was just a cash grab to continue the lineage of a successful series. And it's just so shitty to see stuff like that happen with companies. Where they monetize the hell out of something that at first was great and it's just not now. But I mean, I guess really it just, I mean, Payday 3 is a good game now. Just when it first came out, it was horrible. That honestly kind of bummed me out. Like, kind of shot down like any excitement I had for it. Because I mean, it was a great game, but companies just don't like. I mean, it was the same thing with Apex too. I feel like that's just because battle royales can't last forever. Like they don't have longevity to them. They have a loop of just stuff you can dish out for the next season and shit like that. But what the But I mean, at what point? Oh, that's cool. At what point does the loop of content eventually just equal no content? Like, yeah, they dish something new out, but it's not the same game that you fell in love with anymore. It's just a new game with the same title and maybe the same gameplay, but not even really still. And some people argue that nostalgia isn't even the literal product itself. It's just like the memories you had connected to the product, which, I mean, it can be true, but I really don't feel like it is. Because, like, old Roblox, it wasn't the memories of old Roblox that made it sound so great. Like, yeah, I remember coming home from school. I mean, I still come home from school, that's beside the point. Like, coming home from, like, elementary or whatever, hopping on Roblox, getting on Jailbreak, and having time of my life on that game. But now Jailbreak is like very obviously meant to make money. It's not meant to show the creator's love of Jailbreak. Like they made that because they liked coding. They wanted to share their strong suit with the world, and they did. But then it just kind of sucked after because it stopped being a share of their love and it changed to what what's the next update? What's the next thing we can do to get content out for people? What's the next Uh, what's the next heist? Stuff like that. I I can't really say the same for Call of Duty. I never really played BO1 or BO2. Hell, I never even got my hands on BO3. My first was BO4, and I mean, I really like BO4. I don't know. I'm a dumbass. Uh, I don't really know that I liked BO4 because it was a good game, but I liked it because it was my first Call of Duty. Like, I played it and it was fun to me, but looking back on it, it was not great. I feel like, I don't know if personally I ever thought Call of Duty was a great game, honestly. Uh, but I don't know. That stuff just sucks. The only industry I don't think that's been touched by, like, what's the next job, what's the next way to dish out more money, is music and art. Neither of them really seem to be cash grabs, but sadly, both of those are being taken up by AI now, which is where the cash grab comes in. Like, it's one thing if you're making the music, but anyone that just wants free money from the industry will just generate it. They'll just AI generate art and music and stuff like that, and it's kind of watered down, like the way that art used to be looked at. Like a song from an anime that sounds really cool. Obviously, it's a TikTok sound, just because I'm not gonna be able to pull something niche out my ass. But that sounds really cool, and people just can't tell it's not AI because of how rampant AI runs. Is what's it called? Paprika. Great. It sounds cool, but it gets ruined just because a lot of people don't think that it's even real, or not real, but that it was created by a human, that it used a human to make the uh, sounds to it does, which more realistically, it wasn't technically, it was like a, not a voice box, but like the thing that Miku is, it was one of those. Uh, and I mean, it created a cool sound, but people just, what's it called? People are just uh, so enabled to assume something's AI that it ruins real stuff and real art. Like, I feel like if someone could make a cool image or a cool photograph that doesn't look realistic, their art might get destroyed by them thinking that it's AI. Like, I remember whenever AI was first, like, really starting to blow up, not earlier this year, but like, I think mid to later last year, there was like art, or I wouldn't even call it an art competition, but like, who can generate the best AI photograph, whatever the hell. And a photographer won like third, second, or first place, I don't remember what it was, with a real photograph that he made look like AI, which is insane if you think about it. Like, AI overcoming humans is kind of cool just because that shows that AI is advanced, but a human overcoming a machine that's supposed to be programmed to make stuff exactly how is intended, well, not intended, but like make it in its own unique way. And it does that. It's just, it's really cool. Or no, not it does that. And the artist is able to do that. It's really cool. Please, God, there should. Oh, I need there to be food over there. Mhm. To kind of jump backwards in topics, um, uh, the like individual lives thing. Like, I feel like people don't think about each person living to the exact same truth as another person. Like, as fucked up as it sounds, a horrible person that says terrible things and thinks terrible, terrible things in their mind may be just as right as you are. Hell, you could be, not to sound bad about this, but you could very well be a horrible person to someone else. But in your mind, you're not. You're, um, what am I looking for? You're like, your decisions are the right decision. In your brain, they're objectively the correct decision. And it kind of sucks because it changes people to think that that everyone's wrong and you're right. I mean, I'm guilty of this. I have a big problem of thinking I'm constantly right and someone else is wrong. Not on like a school. I mean, even in school I do it, but I mean like in moral talks. Like I'll think always that I'm some fucking genius with it or that I just know exactly what I'm talking about and I fucking studied the material for years upon years. But I mean, shit, I haven't. I'm some fucking high schooler that really doesn't know what they're talking about most of the time. But that stuff is just kind of, I don't know. Like, I feel like people condemn the like I'm entitled to my own opinion thing way too damn much because people really are. Like, sure, don't spread a hateful, gross opinion, but on like a deeper level, your opinion genuinely is just as true as mine is. Because theoretically, I could say that that's not brown, that's red. And I'm not colorblind. But if I was, I wouldn't be wrong. I would be right in my eyes. But the only thing that technically distinguishes it is just because everyone would say, oh, well, that's brown, so you're wrong. But I mean, I'm not. Well, I am, considering that. Actually, no, I'm disproving my own point with saying that. Kind of sucks that we don't all live multiple lives. Because, like, you can't win a game on your first try. And if you do, then usually you don't chalk it up to, oh, you were just insane at the game. You usually chalk it up to that the game was easy or something. If you win the thing on the first try, then you try to make it harder for yourself. Like me playing Minecraft right now, I don't play on easy mode just because it's boring. Not to say it's easy, but I mean it's easy mode, so I don't play on it. Doesn't give anything to work for, anything to look forward to. But playing it on normal is just so much better. But on normal, I die all the time. I can't play hardcore because I can't do it. But real life is like hardcore. One mistake and it could all be raps, which I mean, it's hard to think about. Like a lot of people, that's how their life goes. They live it perfect, day by day, decision by decision, everything. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then one thing happens and it's all done. And I mean, I'm a high schooler, so I don't really need to worry about that. I mean, I do, but I don't. Like, but in the however many years I have left, or days, or months, or weeks I have left, I, what's it called? I don't know what, what's it called? I don't know what mistake I might make, what decision I might regret for like literally the rest of my life. Like some people do that. They just fuck up really, really bad one time and they're fucked. I mean, they keep that shit pushing, but like, that's gotta suck. Like, either living your life hoping you can get out of it or living your life knowing you can't. Both would suck. So, I mean, with the hope, why the fuck did I do that? With the hope, like, at least in your mind, you can get out. There's a way to get out. People always say there's a way to get out. There's this to do. You can do this. You can do that. But sometimes you gotta realize that's a fucking lie. Like some people don't. Some people won't. It's a horrible reality, but I mean, reality is horrible. Bars. My bad. Uh, I mean, hell, the smallest mistake could lead to the biggest outcome. Like, there might have been a disaster in history that we never truly learned the reason behind why it happened, but there was one guy at one place that did one thing, and it caused this huge, terrible event that just fucked so many people's shit up. And maybe he has to live with that guilt, maybe he doesn't, or she, whoever they are, whatever they are, they just have to live with that, or had to live with that, which I mean is a horrible, horrible reality. But I mean, some people are strong, so maybe it wouldn't bother them. Like people like David Goggins. I don't really like David Goggins just because I feel like he chalks too much stuff up to getting stronger, like physically and mentally, that you just get stronger. Which, in the limited experience I have on this world, that just doesn't feel like that's how shit works. Like, I don't think some people are built to get stronger. I'm speaking from personal experience when I say stuff like that. But I mean, like, some things genuinely just, like, fuck, what do I do? And, I mean, really seems like you can't do shit. But that's life. Only thing you can do once it's all said and done is think about it. Hope shit like that doesn't happen again. work to hope it doesn't happen again. And if it does, deal with the shit, I guess. And then, I mean, there's like people out there that like David Goggins would say, he would say, should just tough the shit out. And then, but there's people that literally are born with a mental or physical or biological defect that just makes it to where they physically fucking can't. Like, some people are born with a debilitating illness or sickness or something, and they're not cooked for life. That's like a really negative way to think about it, but they're hindered for life. Like, while I'm not saying certain people can't do anything, technically that's true. Like, blind people can't drive. They might be able to drive a short distance, but that motherfucker's not getting on the highway without getting a felony. Or like people that don't have legs. Like, they can't run. Not to be an asshole, but they just can't. So like, someone could love running, want to run a marathon. They get in a car crash and they're fucked. They can't do shit. They can't pursue their hobby. And it could be a car crash that wasn't even kind of their fault, and they're fucked. There's nothing you can do about that. And I guess that's where people would say that you can find a new happiness or something. But once you run through so many, not mistakes, but like, well, I've tried this never worked out. Tried this, I didn't like it. Tried this, loved it, something happened. Like, either I guess you hit the jackpot and you find something, you stick to it, and you love it. But then sometimes you never hit a jackpot. Sometimes people haven't seen a jackpot. They don't believe that jackpots exist. And that fucking sucks. Like, I wish no one ever had to go through that. But literally in history, there was a higher chance of never seeing a jackpot than even knowing the fucker existed. Like with feudalism, most people just lived as farmers on other people's lands or became soldiers to serve one guy that was born into wealth, which you'll never see in your Jesus Christ, which you'll never see in your life. And that was their one go at life, and they couldn't even make that shit happy. And I mean, that's irrelevant in at least first world countries, as fucked up as that sounds. But like, I guess that also gives more either appreciation or like questions on, so like, why do I care about this? Like, I live in a first world country. Other people don't have problems that I do, or other people have worse problems than I do. And on both sides of those coins, I would probably say, yeah, that's true. But I mean, problems are problems. Just because there's a negative in the equation doesn't mean it'll magically turn positive. I mean, if there's another negative, there will. But it's not just magically that way. You have to find a way to make it positive. But at the same time, some equations are meant to always be negative. And there's not really shit you could do about that. I mean, besides live through it, thug that shit out. Live your life. But then, if you live long enough, eventually you'll find your positive. Whether it's a person, it's whether it's a person. God damn it, I'm repeating myself. whether it's a person or it's a craft or it's something else unrelated to that. What is that? Oh, it's a mountain. Or it's something unrelated to that that you just really love and it makes your life shine brighter. I mean, shit. Don't reach for the stars, become the stars at that point. Sometimes I wonder how many people there are that are like alive today. Not that one the question. Sometimes I wonder how many people there are that are alive today that sit down and think about their life and say, I fucked this shit up. Or not even that they fucked this shit up, that something happened. Like, you sit down in your 70s, walking feels like a chore. Getting up, it's nice, but I mean, you're old. Not to sound like a dickhead, but you're 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 ending you're getting close to the end of it. And I mean, you gotta sit with that. You gotta think, well, what was it? Did I do what I wanted? Did I meet who I wanted? Is there a celebrity I wish I could have met? Could I still meet them? If you can't, I mean, shit, it's raps. Just be happy that you did what you did. Which, honestly, even I don't really believe that one, even though I said it. Because, sure, at the end of the day, you should be happy with you. You should be happy with what you did, what you do, who you are. That doesn't mean that you will be, or even in my personal opinion, should be. Like, there's too much to experience to, at 70, think, wow, I didn't experience shit. I lived my life. Oh, village. I lived my life. I did this job. I did this thing. I invented this thing. I built this thing. I saved these people. Stuff like that. And that shit's great, dude. That's, or girl. Dude, girl, whatever. That shit's great. But, I mean, like, was it the best it could have been? Probably not. And I mean, no one's gonna hit the best. Even Jesus didn't hit the best. And even if you're not religious, don't pay attention to that part. But, like, there was always room for improvement. Like, technically, Jesus could have saved more people. He could have done more, but he didn't because he wasn't meant to in that life. Or, I mean, if nah, I'm not gonna get into the religious thing. Uh, I don't know. Just life's too short, you know. Sometimes I feel like you gotta just sit with that, realize it. You're not living in the past. You're not living in the future. You're living in the present. Even if you, even if your head's always in the future or in the past, that doesn't mean that you're there. You're here now, which is cool, but also dog shit sometimes. And you gotta understand that. I'm speaking like I have experience, but I really don't. Most of this stuff, it's just the way I think. Like whenever your parents say, do as I say, not as I do, I would damn near live by that. Because I can say a whole lot of smart, but it'll be the end of the day and I'll realize I haven't done shit. But I mean, that's some of my own issues. I don't know. Also, if this video is like a bit too venti for y'all, sorry. Uh, but I kind of want to change my content to this, where it's just me talking, me saying what I'm thinking about, what I'm doing, or not what I'm doing. I probably won't share much of that, just because I feel like that's probably unsafe to do at my age. But like like I've already mentioned, I'm in high school and I like college isn't far away. And honestly, I don't know if college is for me. I know I know I should do it. I know it's a better idea to do it than not to do it. But I hate not studying, but I hate the loop of school. How it's just learn this so you can learn this, so you can learn this, so you can learn this. And in the end, I never really feel like I learned anything I give a shit about. Only time that changes is when we talk about like religion and stuff like that in social studies, or we read something in English that makes me think like a lot. And I feel like that could already be figured out from this video, but I love thinking. I love just sitting down and just using my strongest organ. That sounded corny, but still, using my strongest organ to figure shit out or not figure it out. Because then I'll have something for later to think about. And it's like an infinite loop. A great infinite loop, but an infinite loop. And I mean, I don't know. Like, things like psychiatry, not psychiatry, like psychology, um, philosophy, theology, things like that sound awesome to me. But the schooling for, uh, what is it? For, sorry, I'm blanking here. For getting like the doctorate and shit. For, uh, psychology and to become like a therapist or something like that is just so damn much. And I don't know if both physically or mentally I could sit through that shit. Like med students do so much, and it's so crazy to me that someone has the mental and physical fortitude to deal with that shit and do that. Like the pay's great whenever the years are complete, but while you're completing that shit, like it can't be nice. Maybe I overthink too much, but I mean, thinking's the best thing that there is, in my opinion. Without thinking, there's literally nothing. You can't not think and also do. That just doesn't exist. You either think and you don't do, in which case you're a vegetable, not to be an asshole. Uh, or you think and you do, and depending on how much you think or how much you do, you're more or less successful. And then even if you both think a lot and do a lot, you still could be not successful because of other things. But I've already been down this tangent in this video, so there's no point in running down that shit again. But I mean, like, that's like a lot of just hope, 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 hope. And I hate like those TikToks that just say anything positive is just coping and saying that nothing can be positive. Because even though I've been like mostly negative this whole video, I really don't mean it to be just completely negative. Like, it's honestly just my thought process, which can be both good and bad, because it sets a reality marker. But I mean, sometimes it's nice to be out of reality. It's nice to be in, like, wishes. Because what's the point in thinking only in reality? Then you're not living happy. Like, sure, some people will only think in reality, or say not thinking in reality is stupid because you're living in fantasy. But if fantasy wasn't great, there wouldn't be so much nonfiction in libraries. There wouldn't be so many series that people read that isn't based in real life or is very loosely based in real life. Like Harry Potter. It's not based in real life, but so many people read it just because it's a cool thing to think about. Cool thing to think. Like, what would I do if I was in fucking Gryffindor or whatever the hell? And like, even though like people on Facebook or whatever get hate, like the millennial moms or stuff like that, even though they get hate for it, I mean, shit, they're probably living better than a lot of people just because they have their little happiness. They have their thing in the world that makes them happy, and then maybe there are other stuff in the world. I mean, if they're a mom, they probably have children that make them happy, husband or wife that make them happy, stuff like that. And you can't hate on that. I mean, you can, of course you can, but it's not really justified. Like, just live to live. Or don't live to live, but like, live because life is awesome. Also, I'm just gonna build a really basic house because I don't have the creativity at the moment to make a super complex fucking hardcore for 1,000 days world. Or not world, building. So bear with me. Whenever I make later videos and stuff like that, I'll probably build better house and stuff. I'll go back to Slime Rancher too. I actually haven't played it since that live stream. I really want it to be like a stream game or something. But if it becomes a YouTube game, that's fine with me. Because honestly, I'd rather play it than never play it. Because Slime Rancher is another one of my favorite series. That, thank God, it wasn't like fucked by companies just trying to make another, trying to make another quarter in their pocket, which is just the most annoying thing to me. Should I do a staircase right here? I think so. Like a... Alright, we'll do this. We'll do right here, right here. Boom, boom, boom. So it'll go up 3 and it'll turn. It'll go up another 3, I think. No, that'd be up 2. Yeah, up 2. Turn. Let me do another 3. Wait, no. Because this would be the turn. Okay. So then I gotta... Alright, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna do... Should I do it right here? Because then I can make the staircase wind down. Should look nice. Or I can make the staircase a little longer on this side. Ooh, I know what I'll do. Okay. We'll make it one longer on this side. And we'll do this. And then we'll do this. And we'll run on down here. And we'll do this. That looks kind of fugly for right now, but it's alright. Okay, we need to get more stone. I kind of forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the like Harry Potter mom things. Mom, that sounded fucked up, but like living in your own happiness, I feel like at the end of the day is the most important thing. Like, there's no point in living. Or not. No, no, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's no point in like mentally living in something you don't enjoy. Not living, period. Please live. Living is great. It's awesome. Uh, but living like in something you don't enjoy just fucking horrible. Like, does Stonecutter work for? Hold on, let me see. God damn it! I don't. No, it didn't. Um, but if you can find a way to live in happiness, even if your life isn't literally in happiness, then you're already winning more than a lot of people are. Like the fact that you can find happiness in unhappiness is just cool. It's that would be one of your greatest gifts is to find something to be happy about when in your mind you can't find a reason to be happy about that. Also, if you want to know why I'm getting rid of all the cobblestone, I'm going to replace it with stone bricks. But I mean, yeah, it's like I don't know. I wish I had that ability to leave, not leave reality, but leave the like my thought process, leave it in what's it called? How do I keep doing this shit? There we go. But like leave my thought process outside of my mental or my physical reality. Like that would be awesome. I mean I can, but it's just daydreaming or something like that. It's not like getting so locked into a book that you forget that you're alive here right now and you think you're in the book. Like that would be so cool to me. And the fact that people can do that is so cool to me. But I mean, I never really do that. Also, if you want to know why the quality might be better or worse with my mic and why there's no echo or anything like that, it's because I I got a new mic for my birthday, which is really cool. Thanks to my dad. W mans for that one. So yeah. Alright, and it's getting nighttime again. Let's... Oh, me. Okay, never mind. Guess not. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I forgot what I was saying again. Oh yeah, the like daydreaming thing. But I feel like people that can do that very frequently live a lot happier lives than people that don't. Because if you're stuck in current reality constantly, you'll never have to worry about not being in tune with reality, but at the same time, you'll never be able to just lose yourself for a little bit. Which, I mean, that's healthy to do that. To just be able to not be fucking, oh, I have to be so serious all the time, can't. Or not serious, but I have to be so, uh, what's it called? I have to be so, like, here, right now, in any moment, whether or not I want to be in the moment. Just all the time with no breaks. Like, that. Never being able to do that would suck so much. I'm glad I can, even if it's not to, oh god damn it, I'm stuck with these. Even if it's not to the highest extreme, I'm glad that I can do that even at all. Alright. Put the entrance right here. We'll do this. And we'll make like a staircase up. Alright, I need 4 more of these. Let me not use the fucking block that I can't get back how I want it. You know, that is not what I meant to do. What if we make, like, this patio, and we make this? Alright, we're gonna have to go chop down that tree. What else should I talk about? I don't know. If anything comes to mind, I'll say it. For this video, I'm not gonna get into like religious things for the time being, because I don't want to be a fence sitter on that. I hate fence sitting. So, like, if there's any comments on religious stuff, albeit if there's any comments at all, I'll I'll answer them honestly. Like, I'll give my 100% answer to anything. But just for this video, I'm gonna try to stay away mostly from it. Just because I don't want my first fucking video to piss people off. Unless it already has, then I mean, shit. Not much I can do for that. But as much as I can help it, I'd rather not for the time being. Also, if anything does piss you off, if it won't go to unheard ears, I'd rather you not attack me for anything I say in the comment section. But it's also the internet. And I know uploading this video, I have a risk of it happening. A very, very valid, or not valid, but a very, very real risk of it happening. And I mean, if it does, that kind of blows. You know, that's a lot better of a view. We're gonna change out the patio. But, what the hell was I saying? We'll do it like this. Oh yeah. I mean, if you decide to be an asshole in the comments though, shit. Nothing I can do about that. Why is it not fucking working? There we go. And also, if you want to give any tips on building on Minecraft, I'll also take those very, what's it called? Would it be gratuitously? Or whatever the pretty much just if you're watching this video, anything you want to say, ask, have a statement about anything, it would be really appreciated. And then, I mean, if no one's watching this video, then, I mean, fuck that shit. But, yeah. Fucking, how did that happen? I don't know if I'll upload super, super frequently, but I'll try to. Just because, like, I really want to make this into, like, a hobby type thing. Cause, I mean, I do play with, like, my friends and stuff, but my friends aren't always online, which is expected, you know. But doing this kind of scratches that itch I have to talk to people. I feel like most people have that, at least to some degree. Like, even if you're a heavy, heavy introvert, I feel like it wouldn't be because you don't like talking to people. It's just other complications of it. But I could also, that's also probably just a lot of projection rather than literal fact. Because I could be very wrong that there's just actually people out there that really just don't like talking to other people. Which, I mean, shit. If that's you, then I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know that I really have a huge opinion on that. Besides my own personal, very biased one. I don't think anything I'm saying is like without any bias. I feel like bias is kind of a shit word because no matter if you're quote unquote the most unbiased person, you're gonna have at least some sort of a bias. It doesn't matter whether you say, well, it's grounded in facts. Something can be grounded in fact and still very biased. Like, because I mean, to some degree, facts are biased. They're just biased towards the full population instead of biased towards a minority of the population. Excuse me. I think we do some of these. See how they look. Yeah, that looks good. Um, what else was I gonna say? I'm probably gonna edit a lot of my ums out. I don't know. I might do like separate the video from the voice. I feel like that might look weird off of like, oh, I'm a fucking dumbass, off of like the penguin's mouth moving, but nothing being said. That's kind of funny to think about, actually. Like the fucking penguin up here is just yapping, but I'm not saying anything. Then again, I could just put a background over it. That is if I'm good enough at coding for it. Which I low-key might not be at fucking all. They're not coding. Dumbass. Editing. Okay, oh, never mind. I was gonna lock myself in. That would have been a really bad decision. On top of the, like, job thing I was saying earlier, like, another thing that I think would be awesome to do would be something to do with art. Like any type of art, really. Just because I think art is such a cool thing. Like people expressing ideas and thoughts through just a few words on a piece of paper or a few strokes of a brush is so cool to me. And I love doing that too. Like making a painting that visually represents what I verbally can't think of to say. Because sometimes, even if it sounds stupid, like, even though I think in words, the thought, like the way I dictate it in my head, almost isn't even like grammatical English that would make sense. It's just like a string of thoughts that lead to an understanding in my own personal brain, but they don't lead to a literal, meaningful understanding in the English language. Which is weird to me that I speak fluent English, my first and only language I know. And I can think grammatically incorrect and still understand myself. Which is just really weird. Like, It's weird how the brain works. I wonder if that's the reason why some people become like not psychiatrists, but like brain doctors and stuff. Like people that just know, oh, I want that so bad. Is it worth it? I don't know, it might be worth it. I think my shitty shader pack is working. That's not even enough. Fuck. Whatever. Um, I can't think now. Oh yeah. Um, but I like oh, sorry. I lost my thought process again. I do that a lot. I don't know what causes it. I didn't used to forget some. I mean, I did forget a lot, but it feels like now it feels like more than just forgetting where you remember. It's like forgetting with no remembering what you forgot. Like it wasn't even there in the first place. I was talking with one of my friends about that. Like, how do you know that what you thought you remembered, like what you thought you were saying, but don't remember that you're saying it at all? How do you know that you ever even were thinking that or gonna say that? You don't really. And I mean, if you say you do, oh, you're fucking lying because you physically can't prove that you were gonna say something if your only proof to saying it was, oh, well, I was gonna say it. Well, yeah, no shit, you said that. No shit, you say you were gonna say it. That doesn't mean you literally were gonna say it. I wonder if it'd look weird if I made the walls one in. If I did, then I'd have to make this. So then it would be like that. Like the fences would connect log to log. Um, this is where I wish I had like vertical planks or vertical slabs. So I could do it right here. You know, I know what I could do. I'll just make the interior of all the walls. Um, damn it. Whatever. I'll make the interior of all the walls. Or wait, what the fuck am I saying? I'll make Oh, that might not work. Well, no, it would work. Because for this, I'll just do glass. But we'd still have to move. Okay, you know what? We're gonna make this wider. Okay, you know, let's not start with the fucking... Holy shit, am I gonna have to fully cut across? Because if I make it like this... Yeah. Well, no, I'd have to make it another over. So I'd have... God damn. This is not going how I thought it would. Damn, I didn't even have enough. That's a bit nutty, buddy. Do this. We're gonna have to make it wider back here. I feel like this is good. And then fuck it, we'll just do this. I made that one too tall there. No, I didn't. What am I thinking? Fuck that bullshit. Can you see? Oh shit, you can. I don't know how I didn't know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God fucking. Oh, brother. Wait, what am I doing with this? I'm in the wrong damn location. There we go. Another thing that I find kind of crazy is how, you know, if I did like a double staircase thing, that would be kind of cool. Go up, 2, go up, 2, up, 2. That could actually be the first floor, I think. That could do that downstairs too. That'd be kind of tough. Anyway, another thing I think about that I find crazy is how people back in the day can just have like a horrible mental illness or just something like that, and they'll just never know. I mean, mentally, they'll probably be like, damn, something feels weird. Something, I feel like shit compared to other people, or I feel like this compared to how other people describe their lives. And they go to a doctor and they get fucking burned for being a witch or something. But like, um, like they'd lived their whole lives without even knowing the name of it. Like some at one or not even at one point, for a long time, people had schizophrenia and motherfuckers probably thought they were cursed by the devil when in reality it was just their brain messing with them and making them see, hear, or I don't know how schizophrenia works. FYI. So, I'm not trying to be an asshole if I say it wrong or I say the wrong symptoms of it or something like that. But they could see shit that isn't there and make their like husband or wife or some shit fucking tweak, scared that they're possessed or like being haunted or something. That honestly might have been how a lot of ghost stories started, was undiagnosed mental illness and people being like, oh, it's a ghost, supernatural. I honestly believe in the supernatural. I just don't know how many of, thinking like logically, I don't know how many of those stories aren't even a little fabricated for either like the pull of attention or just for the pure like just someone being dead fucking wrong. Like, you never know. I mean, if you don't believe in the paranormal or whatever the fuck, if you don't believe in that stuff, then I guess you do know. Or if you very strongly believe in it, then I guess you also do know. But I don't know. Yeah, this entire fucking part of me waiting for the coal to get cooked is getting cut out. Or not the coal, the fucking stone. No, pre-edits, this John is hour and 30. After edits, not gonna be that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Y'all hear that number? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dumbest fucking thing ever. Mm. Why did the music do that? That sounded weird. I don't know why people are taught that something specific is just right. No room for argument, just right. That's like really annoying because it just locks people from having any meaningful conversation with you, which just that shit just annoys the piss out of me. Um, ugly. We're not gonna do that. Why the fuck did I tear that shit down just to place it? Not very smart. So I need one, two. I need at least 6 more. Definitely more than that. I actually might just finish the first floor. Oh, wait, I need birch. God damn it. Might be a little stupid. But like people just saying that this one belief is objectively correct, even if it has like a lot of evidence to it, it annoys me because it makes it frustrating to have any meaningful fucking conversation with people. Because if you say something they don't like, they're like, "Oh, you're fucking wrong." I mean, I could be. I could also not be. You could also be just as wrong as I am. But nope. Their mind doesn't allow that. I need a lot more logs. I just now realized this motherfucker on my house. He's not. Like, I wish I had more people to have like heavy conversations with. Honestly, I don't really. Like, I love my best friend, platonically, of course, but he he doesn't really have many deep conversations, which I mean it kind of annoys me, but it's whatever. And some other people just refuse to take that shit seriously, which that actually does piss me off. Cause like, you're not interested in it, just fucking say you aren't. Don't like entertain it just to fucking oh what the fuck do I care? Or like make a joke out of something I'm being dead serious about, like whenever I'm almost finished my thought for it. Just stupid shit. I don't know. I guess everyone lives their life differently. I live mine and I like thinking. Other people live them, they like just live in that shit. Just day by day, hour by hour. Other people live and just do. Honestly, I want to know how those people's lives are like day to day. Like just doing. Because some people like just seriously don't like breaks and stuff like that. Personally, I love breaks, but that's also probably one of my biggest flaws is my love to not do shit no matter if I have done something or haven't really done anything. I just like not doing. Which is kind of ironic because I love to do a lot in my head, just not a lot physically. Which I mean, some people call that lazy. I would call them correct. But like, I don't know, like to live a day in their life. Not as me, but like as them and like how their mind works. Or like I'd like to spectate their life from their point of view. Do like a first person spectator mode. That would be cool. Like I'm spectating them from fucking Rainbow or something. I always think that's crazy how I'll never. This is gonna sound stupid as hell, but I'll never get to see like someone else's view of life at all besides what they tell me. Like I'll never know literally how they experience something. I'll know how they experienced from the way that I would have experienced it. Like whenever someone explains the Titanic to you and how horrible it was and shit like that. Like hell, if you read Anne Frank's diary, you're reading it from the perspective of her, but in the mentality of you. So like if you were to be Anne Frank in that time, sure, you would be locked in the attic surviving, but you wouldn't be her like the things that she wrote and shit like that. You wouldn't write those same things. You would write different shit because you're not her. Well, even if you were her, you wouldn't be her in your brain. You would fucking obviously be you. I mean, it's really cool, but also really sad that I never get to see another person's point of view ever. So I'd love to see other people's life, like from like the first conscience of them, like when they were a kindergartner or something like that. They woke up while like eating a bowl of mac and cheese or some shit, and just how their life played through, and also hearing their thoughts and stuff like that. That would be so cool. I wonder if that would be boring at all. Would be pretty cool concept of like afterlife though. Is that you just live through other people's eyes, or like you live your own life through your own eyes, but just different. Or you live your own life but on spectator mode just infinitely. I mean, in all honesty, we could be doing that right now and we would never know. Like right now, I'm speaking and I'm choosing to speak, choosing what words I should say, what words I shouldn't say, what's fucked up to say. But in full technicality, I just now realized that this split is not going to work at fucking all. Actually, it'll work right here. How do I keep building this shit just a little wrong? Just wrong enough to not work how I need it to. Bunch of shit in my inventory. Like all this stuff, I don't need it. Yeah, it might help if I had a chest. That is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, That is not what I wanted to do. I mean, yeah, we could do it, or have to do it here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was talking about like living in other people's perspectives. I don't know. Kind of goes back onto what I was saying at like the beginning of the video, where like I think that I'll never be able to meet someone. Like I won't even be able to hear their perspective and have my own thought process on their perspective. Like I don't even get the opportunity to do that ever. Like that's that's really upsetting to me, honestly. Like as fucked as it sounds, like Kim Jong Un or other, are you fucking kidding me? Or other like world dictators that are fucking terrible. I would love to know, like, why? What in their brain makes them think, yeah, I should do this shit? What the fuck did I just click? How did I do that? Oh, F? But, like, I mean, it would be. I don't know if the word cool would be appropriate to say in this context, but I mean, it would be. Like, learn what goes on in their head where they're like, yeah, I should do this. This is justifiable. This is fine. This isn't immoral. Why do I keep doing that? This isn't immoral as all hell. I'm the dictator of such and such. I treat my citizens however I want to. Doesn't fucking matter what they think. Like that thought process is insane to me. And I don't have the funds or like anything to ever be able to learn that. Like the reason why they think the way that they do. I could watch all the YouTube videos I want to, but that won't make it. That won't like give me a true perspective on them unless I ask the questions I would need to ask to understand their point of view. And even then, it would be fucking dangerous as hell to do that. Because I ask one wrong question, I get my fucking head blown off. Into, oh, you're fucking kidding me. How's my math always this off? Well, technically, I'd need to go 2 more out. God damn it. But, I don't know. That'd just be cool. Honestly, don't know if this, like, just rambling content is even fun. Or is even good content to watch. I might be a second screen Andy. You just have it running on your second screen or your iPad or something. Listen to. My voice might not be the most calming though. I kind of sound like a emo teenager. Well, it's not far off, but and by emo I mean stereotypical emo. All my life is so hard. That's getting cut out. But I, honestly, I really like this is pretty fun to me right now, and I can. There's other games I could play than just Minecraft. I just feel like Minecraft is the most neutral game for this type of content. Like I can eventually, if I get good enough at this stuff, I can try and do Hitman in the background because I love that game. Hitman is definitely my favorite game actively. My favorite game of all time is 110% Cyberpunk. Absolute cinema. But at the moment, Hitman is definitely my favorite game just because it's so fun. And I love trying to speed run it on there. Um, oh yeah, I need wood. God damn it. Um, I'm probably just gonna jump cut to me getting all the wood, or I might speed it up. So I need quite a bit of wood. I hope that Spotify wasn't lying to me whenever I looked up fucking copyright free music. It would be really upsetting if it did, and this shit gets and I get fucking flagged for these absolute bangers of music. Shit. I'll have to finish this first floor quicker. Mm. Oh, what the hell? How many do I need? 4. I remember I made a base. Not a base. I made a house kind of like this in Minecraft, and it was when axolotls first came out, and I made a little aquarium for the axolotls, not knowing that they needed like little oxygen pockets, and I accidentally drowned a few axolotls. Made me very sad. So I went out and collected a bunch of them just for me to kill them. Maybe it was not top 10 top 10 most happiest moments of me. Okay, and I oh my fucking god. Why do I keep doing that? Whatever. You know what? Fuck it. Okay, it'd be really nice if I could listen to the music I actually like, but this copyright, the, I don't know. I could probably listen to my own music and put the copyright free music on the video. That might work. But at the same time, I might start singing along to absolutely fucking nothing. Alright. 2 more. Well, more than 2 more, but... Two more and then we start on the stairs. Well, actually, I still need to put this shit down. I think this looks fine. I might be sipping on some copium right now. Alright, that was a bit uncalled for. That seems like a very knockoff Jay-Z or Kendrick that I'm listening to. I'm gonna need more birch. I'm probably gonna have to, or no, I'm definitely gonna have to edit this tomorrow. But that's okay. Good things come with time. Someone probably said that. Only sleep at night. What the fuck do you call this game? There we go. You know, let me look at the trapdoors. You're fucking kidding me. Oh yeah, I forgot the trapdoor recipe is a lie. 6 across. Dumbest recipe I think I've ever seen in my life. Oh cool, you don't fucking... Door. Are we dead fucking ass? Oh. So oak door might be the method. Yeah, I don't need no more oak. At least not for today. I'm just gonna do the first... Yeah, first floor. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's a problem. Um, how would I fix this? At the ends. Well, let me test this. Are we dead, fucking ass? At the ends, I could do this. Nah, it looks stupid. Um, Alright, I have an idea. Is that dumb? Kind of. But I mean, I feel like I fix it by doing this. And we just gotta do the same thing on each side that has these stupid ass corners. I move the corner to right here. Alright, this is looking pretty alright. I think that was enough. Two more? Are you fucking okay? I can't really think of much more to talk about. Um, Actually, no, that was. We'll just have to do. Actually, I could just put this right here, and people will never know that the that this is all different types of fucked up. They'll never know. They don't need to know. Why give people info they don't need? That scared the shit out of me. A monster can on my desk just popped in it. Holy Jesus. You know, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back on that topic I was saying earlier about I forget a lot. Whenever I was younger, my parents like used to tell me to do the dishes and shit like that. And of course, you're young, or you're really young. You're irresponsible. You don't do that shit. You forget it because you don't really care to do it. Now, I like genuinely just it's gone. Like someone will tell me something, I'll try to remember. I'll think it's really important, and then it vanishes. And I'll know that they. And then whenever they remind me, I know that they told me it, but I don't remember hearing it. And I don't remember anything but knowing that they told me something, and them saying what they told me just kind of validates it. But beyond that, I can't. I don't have much like I can't remember much anymore. It's kind of scaring the hell out of me because I mean, like I've done things that'll fuck with your memory that I can't say on YouTube, but I'm sure you understand what I'm referencing, and it worries me that that shit's already caught up to me. Um, you know, the first floor is done for the most part. I just don't have the staircases and shit. That's fine. I'll just move the stuff inside, and we'll do more decorating next video. Certain shit in my inventory I don't need. Alright, I think that was a pretty good first, like, video for YouTube. Whenever this uploads, give me, requests, recommendations if you have any. Just stuff I can improve on. I'd love to read it, or stuff to talk about. I'd also love to read, learn what you might want me to talk about, any topics you want to hear from a dumbass high schooler. Probably doesn't know what he's talking about. But yeah. Let me just finish up these torches. You know what? I'm not gonna put it there. Put it like this. Yeah, that looks good. And this one we'll put inside, like placeholder spot. All right. See y'all later.